In 1894, a 21-year-old tenor made his singing debut at the Naples Opera House, several blocks from where he was born. He had sung on street corners and in churches to pay for his formal training. But the haughty Naples opera crowd was unimpressed by the poor neighborhood boy. He was so angry over his hostile reception that he swore never to perform in his own hometown again. It would be their loss. In April of 1906, the great Caruso boarded a train for San Francisco in what was to be a crowning moment for the city known as the Paris of the Pacific. But Caruso had been so wary of the city's Wild West reputation, he bought a revolver and practiced his quick draw off the back of the train. In 3 terrible days in April of 1906, the jewel of the American West would be wiped from the face of the earth. In the spring of 1906, San Francisco had earned its reputation as the Paris of the Pacific. No city anywhere had ever grown so fast, so rich, so powerful in so short a time. Golden Gate Park, the nation's largest municipal park, boasted 1 million trees and plants from every country on earth except Peru. Ferry boats plied the deep blue waters of San Francisco Bay, carrying 5 million passengers a year. A booming waterfront handled cargo and shipping that rivaled New York. 1/4 of the entire population west of the Rocky Mountains lived within 50 miles of its famed City Hall, the most imposing Beaux-Arts structure in the nation. Upon his arrival at San Francisco's picturesque Ferry Plaza, the famed tenor was asked if he feared San Francisco's infamous earthquakes. But Mount Vesuvius had just erupted in Italy, threatening his hometown of Naples. "Vesuvius is the most frightening thing of all," he replied, adding that God had sent him to San Francisco to be safe. The fire consumed 37 national banks, 2 opera houses, the entire financial center of the American West. The New York Stock Exchange would dip the next day, and a mild recession would sweep the nation from the loss of one of its great financial engines. The damage was estimated at $400 million, equal to the entire federal budget for the year.
it is extremely important to reflect on history, to look at what went right, what went wrong, and to identify how one can do better.